So we are getting for a nice, ready for procrastinating, as I always tend to do for my speed work, because it is uncomfortable, it is painful, but I'm going to take a minute and opportunity to share these bad boys. Your toes are gnarly, purple. I think haven't lost the pinky toenails and this toenail, and I think all the rest, so I've lost 3. So taking an opportunity tomorrow to go to the old podiatrist for the first time ever. See if there's anything that can be done for these gnarly toes, because no matter how much I trim them, try to take care of them, over-the-counter stuff, doesn't seem to work. We'll do that little visit, and I'll take some videos and pictures, and we'll share how it goes. You get these nasty feet looked at and see what we can do about it. I've been living with them for so long. Bought bed sheets and all kinds of good stuff, so check out Foot and Ankle Clinic. Do a little consultation, see what they can do about them. So you can just rip these bad boys off and take care of it all together. We're at the foot clinic now, and the nurse kind of looked at my toes, so I've never lost that one, never lost that one. This one I've lost, this one I've lost, never lost that one. Lost this one like twice, lost this one, and never lost a pinky toe. So as you can see, these are fine examples of nasty long distance running toes. So we're going to talk to the doctor to see if anything can be done, or if it's just kind of that's the way it is, and try not to lose toenails. We'll see what happens. Get a little work done in the pool day before Thanksgiving, before the place shuts down. This time we got a drink and we got swim jammers and a towel, so this will be an effective swim workout and not in running shorts that pretty much are comparable to drag shorts at the pool. Pool closed. Decidedly inconvenient. Back up until Friday. So good thing I had my other stuff in the car to be able to do other types of workouts. Nice little easy jog, maybe some strength, mobility, flexibility stuff. Today's supposed to be an easy day, but thank goodness I pack extra bags of junk in the car and drop my wedding ring on the ground because I take that off to swim in the pool. But luckily I got a bag full of crud. So here we are, a couple days before Thanksgiving. Gonna do a nice pool swim. Being the thoughtful, diligent person I am about keeping my stuff clean, I took my swim jammer, towel, and put it inside in the house. Now I'm really gonna see the rubber meets the road if I've got something I can actually swim in. We've got a pair of running shorts. I ain't got no towel. Don't have any extra towels in here. And I've got some gnarly towels in here, which I don't really trust, but it's gonna be better than nothing. Do as I say, not as I do. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you take your stuff inside, because now I'll be doing my swimming in running shorts. Should be interesting. Doing my drying off with kind of a gnarly towel. It's been sitting in the back of my car for a while, and God knows what I've done with it and what's sat on it and what's been underneath. But you gotta do what you got to do to make it work. There we go. Finally got back in the pool. I did some prayers, not sure what was going on. I drained the entire lap pool, filled it back up, let it warm up for a day, and it was like it was never down, except kind of to juggle the schedule a little bit to make swim happen on a Friday. But here we are, a little update on the old podiatrist visit for the nasty toes. Fortunately, there wasn't much you could do. Didn't think it was fungus. Just thought it was repeated traumatic injury to the toes. Obviously, in triathlons and marathons, smash your toes, and every time it pops off a nail and it regrows, it comes in funkier, and there's nothing really to do about it. He did suggest, and I picked up Vicks Vapor Rub. Put it on there 2 times a day in the morning and evening before you put your socks on. Helps kind of soften up, I guess. Wouldn't really do anything until 3 or 4 months of consistent use. Keep watching. It should take effect before Ironman Tulsa, so we'll see what happens. But he also recommended, you know, when you're hacking them down, I got plenty of emery boards to kind of saw on them and make them usable. Potentially, if one falls off soon enough without a nail growing on underneath it, you could go in and they'll put acid on the cuticle, I guess, and it'll stop it from regrowing. So there's hope. There's hope. Slide at the end of the tunnel. If I lose more toenails and you get there quick enough, than 2 or 3 days, and it's happened before, losing a toenail that fast. Optimistic about that one. And on top of that, you know, this isn't for me, but this is, you know, whenever you see an Elsa, backup plan for stocking stuffers for your 3-year-old. So that's not to treat the feet. That's just kind of a little perk going to the store. Hey, just giving you an update for last week. Last week, 27 weeks ago. Last week totals, about 11,850 yards in the pool. Bike, 125.65 miles. That was all indoors. And run, 35.32 miles. Some was outside. There were some nice days. So able to get some quick workouts in the afternoon. The total time is 16 hours, which I was kind of surprised at. Didn't really feel like that much time. These are totals last week. We're going to try to do, I'm going to do different challenges here coming up, especially with the holidays coming up. You know, Thanksgiving is going to be probably a little weak, but goal is probably to hit like 20,000 yards in a week. My bike, hopefully it's like 200 miles one week. Run, get up to 50 miles in a week. Keep watching, we'll see what happens. The first workout, probably 3 today. Tuesdays are my biggest days. So we got this going on. Let's cool down the trainer. We got swim. Run. We got some kid action going on. We got kid activities tonight. We got get the kids ready for school. Get kids up from daycare. It's gonna be a busy day. Let's get on with it. Get on the bus. Get your backpack. Get ready to go. On the bus. Have a good day at school. Bye. It's been fun. See you after school. Thanks. Kind of ironic. Posted in a couple of Facebook groups. People prefer to work out in the morning and love it or hate it. Most people do it but don't love it. Probably like a quarter that love it and do it. Overwhelming consensus is that getting it done in the morning assures it gets done, because today's a prime example. Got the bike done early in the morning. Kids off to school. Dropped the little one off daycare. Grabbed my swim before I head home and jump into work for the day. And then we get a call as soon as I got out of the pool that the boy is sick at school and needs to be picked up. So if I didn't do my stuff in the morning, today would have been a little bit difficult. You know, another reason to do your stuff in the morning, get it done first thing, because you never know what's going to pop up, especially if you got little kids. On to workout number 2, we've done our bike workout. We've got the kids on the bus, big kids, dropped the little kids off at daycare, and jamming our quick workout, 2nd of the morning, for breakfast, coffee. Already kind of tired, but it's another time to do it, so gotta get it done. Little update, did the swim, got home, did some work, had some calls with some athletes, got some stuff done there. Then the kids got home, got them set on homework. Now I'm going getting the little one from daycare. Did a quick little 30-minute quick high-intensity run on the treadmill real quick. Notice how I'm doing everything as quick as possible. So now we are headed to go get her. So this is pretty tight for Tuesdays, but this is pretty much the way it goes. It's sun up to sundown, moving. Reach goals, make stuff happen. Coach athletes, all that good fun stuff. So tonight we got to get home. We got to do homework. We got to get dinner. We got to get ready to go to hay rides, to see Santa Claus, and then come home. And then the little one needs a bath, and then bedtime, and then maybe like 5 minutes to sit in bed and look at my wife, say, "Hey, how's it going?" and go to bed. So that's basically a typical day around here. Here we go. The long walk to pick up the little one from her little daycare. It's a never-ending day after day montage, but before you know it, they turn into a sassy 11-year-old, so it's all good times. Who's that? What? Who is that? Did you come up with your Christmas list you're going to tell him?
Yes.
What are you going to tell him? Okay, sounds good. Happy Sunday. Chiefs versus Raiders this afternoon, but also on the triathlon front. I'm actually waiting for the gym to open. It is only 10 o'clock on Sunday, but you know, they're their hours, and it's 9:57. So I'm standing outside. It's rather cold today. I got to get in. Going to Florida for a little mini vacation with my wife and littlest one. So we need to get that swim in, need to get that work done before we leave town, and I don't have access to a pool. Who knows if the ocean will be friendly or not, so catch you later. Anyway, fresh to totals, IRONMAN TULSA 2020, 26 weeks to go. Last week, Thanksgiving week. So actually, surprisingly, I got in more than I thought I would. It was kind of nice that the older kids kind of went with different grandmas, different days. Able to get some work done. Kind of alternated some stuff with my wife, watching the little one. And didn't go overboard, I didn't think. But, like I said, I don't pay attention to, like, the totals. I mean, I find it interesting. I'm a numbers geek, so I like to keep track of them and look at them afterwards. But I don't watch them and be like, oh, you know, my goal is 16,000. My bike, I want to get this many miles, because you do it on a trainer and it's just, I think it's about sometimes a mile to 2 miles per hour off of what you do outdoors. Run, but I keep track just to make sure that I don't go 35 to 55 miles in a week or something crazy where you could end up injuring yourself. But the swim, 16,050 yards, I got in 4 times, which I like. Just trying to really get in the pool, really get a feel for it and keep consistent on that. The bike, 134.6 miles. Personally, I mean, I say I don't keep track of numbers out of one side of my mouth and the other side. I'd love to get higher mileage. Just looking at past races, I was closer to the 200 miles a week and did much better in the bike portions. For the run, I think I've developed enough run resiliency that I'm not too worried about. I think it's just more about managing the bike at this point in time. The run, 36.25 miles, so that's pretty good. I like to keep in that range. Keep 25, 35 miles a weekend, kind of the off-season program. Total time, 17 hours and 6 minutes. So we'll see where this all kind of falls out. So I'll be trying to get my swims in before we go. At least get 3 before we go, get my bikes in before we go. Overall, I was pretty happy with that. Like I said, I'd like to see more bike miles, but everything else, all being considered, we're still 26 weeks away, so it's not like the end of the world if I'm not out there just killing myself on the bike just quite yet. So, stay tuned.